Go smoke this cigarette quick. Mm. No! You there, Sosa? Mm. Oh, he already sent one, he says. Hmm. Let's see.
Madden NFL 26.
Oh, fuck.
New notification. Green invitation sent.
What?
I seen April today. She said you messaged her something really weird.
Oh, she wanted me to go help her do something. I told her I was dealing with some legal shit because I didn't feel like going to help her. Then she called Lee and asked Lee if he knew what I was dealing with. Oh, what, did you see her at the school? Oh, why do I got so many pins over here? Where's my lighter? What the fuck? Where the fuck? Wrong button. You talked to Carly at all lately? Got
New notification. New game invite. Press the PS. Madden NFL 26.
it. Oh, no, I gotta unplug the motherfucker's dead. God.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hey, you wanna hit this one, babe?
Underway at Allegiant Stadium. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome to Orleans with the etiquette. The LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on.
Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 47 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 30-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. Look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. You look at this Raiders defense, and they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And the tight end goes in motion left. Herbert now. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable. And sometimes spectacular. Those tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys who across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Here's Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are on the board first here in Vegas.
The losing streak can take it on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
Check 59, cover.
Throwing now is Gino. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Gino now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, this crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
I'm not 100% sure.
Step aside here in this first quarter.
Like, you can and you can't. It depends on the situation, I think. I'm not sure, man.
Yeah, there's supposed to be just too many rules.
There is a lot of them.
Smith throwing again. Wow, that is incomplete. The Raiders in trouble to start play. 6-8 on the year. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Second and 10. Smith. They'll get this out to Genty. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing again is Smith. Man open left side is Brown. But he is out inside the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 4-yard line. To throw is Smith.
Wide.
Open man down the field. It's Bowers. They're all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Hey, here we go. You're not even set.
Genty trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
2nd and goal from the 1. He'll try again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stopped for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. Play action. It's Smith. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Elijah Morgan.
Nice.
The defense shows they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7.
Oh.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Ah!
And that's going to be
Crosby.
They're going to pressure there, only rushing 3.
Fucking Crosby. What a boy.
Just getting home with 3 there. But realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Ah!
Touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Herbert. Setting up the screen, Harris. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Go. Baylor tight. Ready.
Now it's Herbert. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
59, 59. Go.
Herbert. There's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action.
And that That's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Javon Hargrave in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Finding Harris over the middle. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Max Crosby gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. And his kick is indeed good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Now, after the Digger field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level. It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go. 390%.
Now Gino. That would complete to Trey Tucker. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Nah, it's all right. I think you can right now.
Look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Check 59, Cobra.
Back to throw, Smith. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
21.
After the turnover, here's Herbert.
Ah!
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jacorian Bennett has it. They're trying to resurrect his offense. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
13 net.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 42 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Can't believe Schooler got toasted out there.
Extra point by Carson. Up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Raiders 7.
The Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. The Charger drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing offense well, and they're all really confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2 yards to go, second down. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Damn.
Down he goes. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll put 5 receivers in the formation now. 3rd and 9. Herbert now.
Where's the flag?
Momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about they just get it done? They scored a touchdown in their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Damn.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Marquise Brown, 65 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track slides? Because he was gone. Big big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Damn.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, one guy to beat over there. Come on.
That's the 20, called it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
And the Chargers first down.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Set.
Looking to throw. Herbert. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Herbert. Pass out well, finds Johnston. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line.
17 yards.
A nice pickup of 17 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Here's Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. Touchdown, LA!
Johnston. Touchdown.
Quentin Johnston, 34 yards. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing, because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 17-14. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Now a hit and a loose football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there.
Absolutely.
Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
Yeah, now they'll try to pile on.
Set. Set.
Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Still 15 yards to go. 2nd down.
Set. Grenade. Grenade. Both up. Hey, easy. We go orange. Set.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Ah!
The turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
After the interception, here's Smith. He's going to look deep down the field. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Missed it.
The distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
13
Gino now to throw. Now it's caught by Tucker. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Hey, here we go.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And a good run here as he'll run it all the way down to the 40-yard line. That will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Check 58.
Throwing now is Gino. He'll get this out to Genty. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
11 more yards. That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
1st down, it's Genty. Nice his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Middle.
Smith now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Smith. Completes this one to Thornton. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Fernandez Tucker.
Only able to gain a couple there. And it's second down.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Hey, we go, here we go. Green Egg shot. Hey, go flip her out, flip her out. There we go, son.
To the air again, Smith. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Carlson down to add the extra point. It's good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Raiders 21, Chargers 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just saying, let's just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How do they go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. In motion goes the tight end. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3rd down and 6. Here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar the ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is fielded at the 27. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Genty. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Tuesday, ready? You ready to get set up? We're good. Hey, here we go, Sunday.
Once again, it's Jeanty. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Smith.
Damn.
He's running back out of the backfield. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Hey, here we go, hey. 390%. No ball. Check 59, check 59, cover.
Here's Smith. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. The 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Fuck.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
It'll be a loss of 10.
Unbelievable.
This has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, paired that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees his defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert finding space at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 89 yards. And the Chargers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play.
Two-point conversion.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. For the 4th quarter, will begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Khalil Mack, of course, the former Raider, there to make the tackle.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
2nd and 5.
13 next. Hey, it's a clip. Line. Hold.
Now it's Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's over the middle, taken in by Harris. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Herbert. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
This is 2nd and 8.
Cap. Let's go. Moment keeps right.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now they bring the tight end in motion right. Back to throw here, Herbert. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now it's Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that. When he read all of his keys perfectly, he got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
for the lead. Here's 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
That was a huge play on 3rd down, so now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it right here.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Baylor Tigers! Baylor Tigers!
They snap it to Herbert. And he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown, LA.
Mark Andrews, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now Gino. Man open left side. It's his running back with it.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
10 at the 20-yard line.
13 next.
Back to throw, Smith. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. He is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty from 19 yards away. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Herbert. Pass complete to Harris. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
First down, Chargers.
What? Oh, I don't know. It was doing that to me one time too.
Throwing Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Here comes 2nd down. Herbert gonna throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
2 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's a 1st and 10 now. Herbert. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Max Crosby in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's 2nd down. Herbert to throw. It's caught inside the 10. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now 1st and goal. Now Herbert. This is caught.
Herbert's pass. Complete to Bracken.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. One last throw here for Herbert.
And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play.
GG's, man.
This ball game is over.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a